Hi Jane. Today I'm going to be talking to you about mental health. I chose this topic because I think that mental health is a very important topic when talking about youth. I have had experience with mental illnesses in my family and I really enjoy reading and learning about the topic. I also would like to go into a career where I'm working with mental illnesses and with youth's mental health. I think that learning about mental health is very important and everyone should be somewhat aware of the topic. I think that parents dealing with a child with a mental illness should be aware of what they're dealing with and how they can help. 1 in 5 adults have or will suffer from mental illness during their lives. This is approximately 4.5 million people living in Canada with a mental illness. First, I think it's important to state what mental health is. So mental health is the psychological state of someone who is functioning at a satisfactory level of emotional and behavioral adjustment. Mental health aids us strengthen our ability to have healthy and stable relationships, to make good choices in our lives that we are happy about, and it supports our ability to maintain physical and emotional well-being. Mental health also strengthens our ability to handle the ups and downs of life and helps us discover our true potential. When people are mentally healthy, they enjoy life altogether. They enjoy the environment they're in, the life that they're living, and the people that surround them. People who are mentally healthy are more able to cope with the difficult times that our lives bring us. This could be anything from the loss of a job to the loss of a loved one. They feel the pain, anger, and regret of the loss. However, they are able to cope and move on from the situation, maintaining their good mental health. Some good ways to maintain good mental health are exercise, eating well, yes, that means 3 meals a day, getting enough sleep at night, and limiting the use of alcohol, drugs, and cigarettes. These are all good and easy ways to maintain good mental health that everyone should take part in. Now I'm going to talk to you about mental illness. Many people have heard the word mental illness, but are not aware of the different types of illnesses. One type of mental illness is anxiety disorders. People who suffer from anxiety disorder respond to events in life with fear and nervousness. They can also react to sweating and a rapid heartbeat. Some anxiety disorders are GAD, which is generalized anxiety disorder, OCD, which is obsessive compulsive disorder, PTSD, which is post-traumatic stress disorder, and panic disorder. Another type of mental illness is mood disorders. These illnesses involve feelings of sadness or variations from extreme happiness to extreme sadness in what seems to be no time at all. These mood disorders include depression, which is very popular and is well known by many, bipolar disorder, and mania. There are also psychotic disorders. This illness involves an inaccurate view of the world and thinking. This can often include hallucinations and delusions. Schizophrenia is a type of psychotic disorder. There are also eating disorders, which are also classified as a mental illness. Eating disorders can include anorexia nervosa, or more commonly known as just anorexia, bulimia nervosa, and binge eating disorder. Another popular and well-known mental disorder is personality disorders. People who suffer from personality disorders have severe and extreme personal traits that cause them problems in their everyday lives. These could cause problems at work, home, or even in their social relationships with friends. The person suffering also has very different thoughts and behaviors from those of society, and they affect the person's normal functioning. Personality disorders can include obsessive compulsive personality disorder, paranoid personality disorder, and antisocial personality disorder. It is sad, but mental illnesses are still feared and misunderstood by many. People think that it's something that should be hidden and that it is something to be embarrassed of, when in fact it is not. Mental illnesses are common, and it is something that everyone needs to be aware of. With the statistics so shockingly high, it is almost impossible that there is not one person in your life who has been touched by mental illness. Parents should all be aware of this, as well as all of the youth today. The good news is that mental illnesses can be treated. No, they cannot always be cured 100%, but they can be treated with medication and talk therapy. Mental illness is not something that someone should ever have to go through alone. Mental illnesses are a very serious matter and they affect everyone. In the field of social work, it is important to be aware of all mental illnesses and the difficulties that may arise in the class.